What is the first step that you want to take if you want to move beyond your local country market into others? And what is your quickest way to get a good sense of a culture? Let me come back to that in a moment. But first of all, welcome here from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. You see here in the background their famous Petronas Towers. And the reason I wanted to really tackle this topic, why I'm here, is back in 2003 when we decided that we needed to move as a company, scaling up beyond North America. We ended up in probably the last place I would have chosen if I were to take out a map, and that was Malaysia. Now, why Malaysia? Because we had an existing customer who wanted us to come here and support them. And we had an immediate $100,000 in revenue that could get the party started here in this region. And so that is your first step. Go to your existing customer base and find out where are they doing business in other countries, and then see if you can follow them there. Again, giving you immediate revenue in order to jumpstart those operations and then expand from there. By the way, when I came in 2003, I was just finishing up a 22-year term of their beloved Prime Minister Mohammed, who this Thursday just celebrated his 100th birthday, and he's still, going at it strong. Not only did he lead the country and transform it in those 22 years, but he was brought out of retirement from 2020 to 2023, finishing up at age 95, the oldest prime minister in the history of any country in the world. And so anyway, happy birthday, Prime Minister Mohammed. Now, when we got here in 2003, first of all, I got to tell you, I was scared. We had just started the Iraqi war. I didn't know much about the region except that it was partially Muslim, and folks thought, hey, you're crazy to come, but we had a great support of the local EO and YPO chapters, particularly Mir Habib of Habib Jewelry, who happens to be the leader, not only here, but in the world in both antique and other gold jewelry. Anyway, he was the co-host for our very first Taipan, The Making of Asian Giants, and he hosted a comedian. There's the hint if you want to get a quick insight into a culture. And this comedian gets on stage and he starts busting on the Christians and the Muslims and the Malays and all the diversity, and everybody in the audience is laughing. And I realized, wow, this is a cool culture that is able to make fun of each other and everybody is having a good time. The other thing I noticed, by the way, is it was one of the audiences that had probably the most women I'd seen in any other around the world. And it's not a policy, but it's a general practice that they have women both in the executive team and on the board. And it was another reason why I fell in love with this country and have been back many, many times since, including this week where we just came from Shenzhen, China. We led our 2-day scaling up workshop. I'll be doing that again here in Kuala Lumpur on my way to Indonesia. So to come back again to the topic, to summarize, you want to move beyond your borders. Go to your existing customers and find out where are they doing business and go offer to support them there to get that move started. And then second, you want to quickly acclimate yourself to a local culture. Go to a local comedy club and find out what are the things that they are making fun of. And that'll give you your best insight to what it is that you're going to be facing with this new country that you're doing business in. Keep scaling.